Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, I'm Badruddin Muhammad and you are watching the English news program on Somaliland National Television. These are the main stories making headlines. The Minister of Foreign Affairs of Somaliland calls on international investors to come to Somaliland. Somaliland government commemorates SNM Veterans Day. WHO wanted for Ebola response failure. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Somaliland in a press conference spoke about the investment opportunities in Somaliland. The Minister, speaking to Sky News, briefly explained the importance of UK-Somaliland Investment Conference.
Somaliland, as you know, has been a de facto independent state, and we've been trying to do the best that we can to ensure that we are an independent state. It has been an independent state for the last 23 years, de facto independent. And Somaliland has managed to ensure that it's peaceful, stable, independent, democratic, and we do believe that it's a place that the people of the world need to see. We are trying to invite people to come and visit. I think most of the people are very much aware that Somaliland has been stable for the last 23 years. It's peaceful, even though the region itself is in turmoil. And I think most of the people who are interested to come realize that those who went already there have done well when it comes to business. We have attracted quite a good number of people who are interested in natural resources, in oil, in minerals, in agriculture, in fishes. There are quite a good number of other companies who are interested in developing the port and the railways. So I think people are now coming to know more about Somaliland, and we have a lot of investors who are very much interested. And we are trying to invite as many of them to come and invest in Somaliland. Somaliland has been stable, it has excellent security. We are a buffer zone for the region, in particular Ethiopia and Djibouti. We're having a lot of support from the UK and other member states in terms of strengthening and developing our capacity to be a very strong nation when it comes to security issues. We have no piracy, we have no terrorists in the country. And I think those are some of the issues that people are interested in. We have a democratically elected government. We had 5 elections. So people really see that we have the rule of law, we have the human rights, freedom of press. And I think everyone who is interested in coming to Somaliland see that it's a thriving economy, and we are trying to do the best that we can to ensure that those who come get the best opportunities. We have a good investment policy, a lot of incentives for those who are coming into the country. We are concerned. I think every country in Africa and the rest of the world are very much concerned about the Ebola infection. We're trying to put quite a big team of public health experts and medical experts to ensure that those who are coming into our country are fully checked. We are having people at the airports, at the borders, and we are trying to really put a lot of teams together to ensure that we are safe from the Ebola. And of course, we might need some support from the international community, WHO and others. But definitely it is a concern for us, and we are trying to make every effort to ensure that Ebola doesn't come to Somaliland.
The Somaliland government organized an event to commemorate SNM veterans and was participated by members of Somaliland cabinet, Kulmiya Chairman and first number of ENG Sa public.
A large event marking the Somaliland SNM Day was held in ENG Sa. The event was attended by Minister of Education, Minister of Justice, Chairman of Kulmiya Political Party, the Director of Humanitarian Assistance Office for the Presidency, and a large number of Somaliland public, and enlightened the importance of commemorating the SNM veterans who have sacrificed their life for the cause of Somaliland independence. They additionally stated that October marks the huge fight of SNM with Mohammed Siad Barre regime, in which 26 members of SNM veterans were killed, including the national hero, Mr. Lihle. Ms. Amina Mahmoud Diriya, the Director of President's Office for Humanitarian Assistance, highlighted that their office provided medical support to a number of SNM veterans. In addition to the chairman, also the youth organization announced that they will provide education support to 200 sons and daughters of SNM veterans. The Somaliland Minister of Justice and the chairman of Kulmiya ruling party stated that the government fully supports SNM veterans and they will work on making sure their history is not lost.
The Vice Minister of Information, Culture and National Guidance in a press conference explained about a small fire was set on by an electric shock at one of the local studios of Radio Hargeisa. The minister was joined by the Minister of Interior, Ali Mohammed Waran Adde, and Murodijeh Governor.
The Vice Minister of Information, Culture and National Guidance in a press conference explained about a small fire was set on by an electric shock at one of local studios of Radio Hargeisa. The minister was joined by the Minister of Interior Affairs, Mr. Ali Mohammed Waran Adde, and Hargeisa Governor. The minister also thanked Hargeisa local government which sent firefighters to the ministry to combat fire. But fortunately, he said, we managed to set off the fire at early stage. The Minister of Interior in Somaliland, Mr. Ali Mohammed Waran Adde, who also visited the ministry, praised the efforts employed to prevent the spread of the fire. He also explained the importance of Radio Hargeisa, its assets and archives, and he reiterated the significance of putting in place preventive measures.
The civil registration campaign is still taking place in Hargeisa, the capital city of Somaliland. Somaliland National Television reporters visited several registration sites and met with people lined up in a queue to be registered.
The civil registration campaign in Somaliland is still taking place in Hargeisa, the capital city of Somaliland. SLNTV reporters visited several registration sites and met with people lined up in a queue to be registered. High-ranking officials from the Ministry of Interior explained the importance of civil registration, and they stated that all basic rights of the citizen will be associated with this card. We will only recognize citizens who hold this registration card, they said. They also stated that the people will not be entitled to get the national passport, register their children in public and private schools, drive car in the streets, obtain transfer money from the remittance companies unless he holds the national registration card.
A new mosque named Ali Asad Mosque was opened at Hargeisa, the capital city of Somaliland. The event was attended by members of religious scholars and other guests. The newly constructed mosque, which was implemented and funded by some of Somaliland community, is for charity provided to Ali Hassan Mahmoud Ali Asad, and the mosque was named Ali Asad Mosque. Ali Hassan Mahmoud was those who sacrificed their efforts and participated in reconstruction activities of Somaliland, and also he took part in the struggle of Somaliland independence. Ali Hassan Mahmoud was died in 2011. The participants of his funeral ceremony at that time determined to make something remind the people who was Ali Hassan Mahmoud. Some of the contributors of this constructed mosque was Sheikh Adam Haji Mahmoud Hire, Adam Zero, and the Minister of Information, Culture and National Guidance, Abdullahi Muhammad Dahir Ukuse, and other distinguished people of the community of Somaliland. Aqil Kaid, who attended at the opening ceremony, spoke in the event and welcomed the construction of this mosque and its name. Sheikh Hassan Abdisalam, who is one of the religious scholars, also spoke in the ceremony, and he elaborated on the significance of this kind of charity. Sheikh Hassan also explained the importance of devotion and rituals of Islam. He also urged the community to keep the sanitation of the newly constructed mosque, which was named Ali Asad Mosque. Sheikh Hassan Abdisalam also congratulated to everyone who took part in the contribution of this mosque. You are still watching the English news program of Somaliland National Television, the only Somali-speaking channel with an English news program. And now for our international headlines in detail. WHO voted for Ebola response failure. International report says World Health Organization bungled efforts to halt the spread of the Ebola virus in West Africa.
The World Health Organization bungled efforts to halt the spread of Ebola in West Africa. An internal report has released as US President Barack Obama named a trust political advisor to take control of America's response to the epidemic. The WHO draft report, which was obtained by the Associated Press news agency on Friday, pointed to serious errors by an agency designated as the international community's leader in coordinating response to outbreaks of disease. The documented timeline found that WHO, an arm of the United Nations, missed chances to prevent Ebola from spreading soon after it was first diagnosed in Liberia, Leone, and Guinea last spring, blaming factors including incompetent staff and a lack of information. Its own expertise failed to grasp that traditional infectious diseases containment methods will not work in a region with porous borders and broken health system, the report found. Nearly everyone involved in the outbreak response failed to see some fairly writing on the wall, WHO said in the report. A perfect storm was brewing, ready to burst open in full force.
That's all news we have for you today. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.